I said my goodbyes to my daughter yesterday. And I told her, I promised her when I laid there with Royal that we will work with whoever we have to, and all people that's involved will be held accountable.
Today is a very difficult day for our family, especially the mother and the father. When I couldn't reach Imani almost 3 weeks ago, I knew something was wrong. Late last night, my worst fears were confirmed, and our family is devastated.
Imani Robinson was a mother of 4. According to her family and friends, she was a loving person who took care of business. She also was the owner of Mama K cleaning service. It didn't matter how big or small, she would always be there. But sadly, on July the 16th, 2023, she became missing and her life took a turn for the worse. The husband of a Georgia mother of 4, who had been missing for more than 2 weeks, was charged with her murder after her body was recovered Friday. Donnell Anderson was arrested and charged in connection with the disappearance and death of Imani Robinson. Robinson was last seen on July the 16th in Atlanta while driving home with 2 of her children from her mother's house after dinner. Her mother, Clarine White, attempted to contact her daughter multiple times the next day without a response. Clarine eventually visited her daughter's home in Conyers, a city about 24 miles east of Atlanta, only to find it empty. Authorities began their search on July the 17th after Clarine reported Robinson as missing. Investigators were immediately suspicious after visiting the home. It was clear that foul play was evident in the disappearance of Imani. Blood was found in Robinson's home and multiple other places, according to the sheriff's department. More than a week later, Robinson's car was found after it had been set on fire.
On July 19th, 3 days after she was last seen, the sheriff's office found Imani's car, torched, in South Fulton County. Yesterday, they found Imani's body, just a couple miles from her car. And they found the suspect here at City Central Apartments in Atlanta. The sheriff's office arrested and charged Imani's husband, Donnell Anderson, with multiple charges, including felony murder, malice murder, and aggravated assault.
And I can assure you that another arrest will be made.
Imani's family knows the pain isn't over.
We thank you for your continued prayers and support as we work to care for Imani's beautiful boys without a mother.
So I said my goodbyes to my daughter yesterday. And I told her, I promised her when I laid there with Royal that we will work with whoever we have to, and all people that's involved will be held accountable.
Hand in hand, the family tearfully thanked law enforcement for helping them get answers.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not the news that we wanted, but I'm happy that we can hold them accountable.
After leaving her mother's house, Imani Robinson returned home with 2 of her 4 children, the 3-year-old and 1-month-old baby. The other 2 children stayed the night with their grandmother. On 7/17, Clarine made several attempts to contact her daughter Imani Robinson, as they speak daily and sometimes several times a day, to no avail. Imani's mother decided to go to Imani's home to see if she was home, to find that no one was at the home. Imani's mother then decided to report her daughter missing because it was not like her to not call her and check on her children. What I can tell you now is that our investigation intensified, and it was clear that foul play was evident in the disappearance of Imani. This investigation led us to conduct several search warrants on homes, to include the home of our victim, a car, and cell phones. In addition, we spoke to several individuals, collected a number of evidence to include blood in our victim's home and in other places that I won't be specific on. On 8/4/2023, several more search warrants were secured, as well as arrest warrants for Donnell Anderson, which is her husband. I activated my SWAT team to go and pick up Donnell Anderson. Donnell Anderson was located at an apartment location in the city of Atlanta. Donnell Anderson is charged with felony murder, malice murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, and there could be more charges. This investigation is still ongoing, and I can assure you that another arrest will be made. I want to encourage anyone else who may know anything about this case to contact my office.
Learning new details in the case of a missing Rockdale County woman whose body was found late last week. A second person has now been arrested and charged with her murder. Sedarius Glaze faces several charges, including tampering with evidence and concealment of a dead body. This mugshot is from a previous arrest in the city of Atlanta. Glaze was arrested in Rockdale County. He will be transferred to the Fulton County Jail. Investigators say that Glaze and his brother, Donnell Anderson, who was Imani's husband, dumped her body in South Fulton. Anderson is charged with Roberson's murder.
This situation here was terrible. To take the mother of your children's life was senseless. To burn her car and ended her life is so painful. Not only that, her two youngest kids witnessed certain things. Whatever the reason was, this woman did not deserve this type of situation. Pure evil. And then his brother helped him. She was 29 and he was 22. She had things going on for herself, and he didn't. Her mother had already lost 3 children. Then she lost her 4th. I couldn't imagine how that feel. Wouldn't want to imagine that. In my opinion, I'm thinking she no longer wanted him. We would never know. Ladies, know your worth. Be safe, ladies. And remember, self-love is the best love. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayer with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.